believe what you're going to talk about because I like how you say upgrade your emergency fund to an emergency plan. That's what people don't do. So explain what you're talking about.
Well, what kind of got me thinking about this is, with the federal shutdown, a lot of federal employees are, not receiving paychecks, even though they're still working. But there's things that come up where, if you get laid off from a job or if you're a federal employee and, not getting a paycheck coming in or you have unexpected expenses or whatever it is, a lot of people think that you need to have an emergency fund. And that's true, but I think it can go a step further because sometimes everybody needs cash no matter who you are, but sometimes you have too much cash, you might not have enough cash based on your situation. So I like to think of it as, contingency plans or layers that you have in place so you can go through a progression of where to access funds if you need it. So like the first place that people can get money is with a credit card, not to accrue interest, but purchases that you put on a credit card, as long as you're not keeping or carrying a balance, as long as you make those payments by the statement date, which is usually, over a month later, there's no interest on it. So that's the first place for, very short-term spending. Once you get to the point where you might accrue interest, then the next place you could look to is actual cash reserves, the traditional, emergency fund. Depending on your situation, 3 months of spending might be fine if your income is variable or you have a lot of expenses. You might need a little bit more. You might need closer to that 12-month number or whatever it is. But again, it's based on the situation. But I think a lot of people have too much cash, and then that means that they have cash that's not working for them in other ways.